morning, Miracle Swingers. How are you doing today? What is it about golf that makes us always want more? It's such a funny thing because in this last year, since I've been working on my OTT Miracle Swing, I haven't had a day that I couldn't compress the ball. I've just been able to hit the ball and pretty much rely on being able to make it go in the direction I want it to go, sometimes better than others. But I'm always hitting the ball pretty darn solid. And this last time I went out and played, I was filming for my new over-the-top Miracle Swing video that I've been working on for months. But, I was out and I was playing and I was hitting it well and I couldn't get any putts to drop. But at any rate, I'm going to be sharing the last round I played with the guys in the skins game when I got my blue and white on, because that's what I'm wearing for the new OTT video. So guys, before I move on, I wanted to give a big shout out to my main man, John, up in Northern California, who's a member of MSE TV, and we're talking about him coming down for the intensive in January. But listen to this. By the way, I subscribed a few months back and have used your site info to win the Northern California Golf Association Senior Player of the Year here in Northern Cali. A rigorous test of 18 tournaments that concluded just over a week ago. All the best, John. All the best to you, man. That is so incredible. I've just recently gotten my book, and look at this. I'm like on chapter 11, and actually reading my book and holding it in my hands is kind of a trip. I'm reading the story almost as if I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I know the general shape of the story. Obviously, I wrote it, but paragraph to paragraph, I'm reading these descriptions in the story, and I'm like, it's like I channeled this story through me somehow. And this is the best golf book I've ever read, by the way. I mean, I'm reading it, and it's the golf book I always wanted to have, I've got Golf in the Kingdom, Bagger Vance, yada, yada, yada. But I've never had a book like this. And I think it comes from my background as a story producer and a writer in Hollywood, because it's very visual to me. So I've written 2 feature films that have been made. I've written over a dozen movies, and I worked as a story producer in Hollywood on over 100 TV series. My job was to be in charge of plotting out the stories. And this golf story takes twists and turns that I surprise myself. I'm like, whoa, that's a plot twist. Guys, okay, before we get into the video, yes, it's Cyber Monday. Still running my specials. $25 for the over-the-top Miracle Swing. $79 for a full year of MSE TV, where I'm continually posting, my high-quality premium content about my drive to get better and better. 4 online lessons is just $199, and I'm offering a 40% discount on the next MSE Intensive January 21st and 22nd. So take advantage of this discount today. So let's get into this fun round of golf with my friends, and I can't wait to show you number 13. This putting green is just out of control. Okay, here I am on the first tee, ready to let it rip with my inside OTT Miracle Swing. There's a nice little cut out there to the middle of the fairway.
Yes.
Definitely a good start. So I've got a 9-iron into the first hole. Left to about 15 feet right of the pin. Now here's number 2. I was flirting with the trees on the left, but it's a solid hit. Had to hit an iron out of the trees up to here, and I dropped a wedge right next to the hole, but for some reason the greens are really firm and that ball kicked way over. Here's a bid for my second birdie putt of the day, and I hit it too hard, lipped out top side. Yeah, I had a hard time with the putter this day.
Oh, there it is. Look at the camera so you know that's the good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really dropping it in the slot nowadays. And the whole secret to it is what I call the over-under.
Run up there. Run up. Yeah.
That ball was bombed.
Oh, and a right bounce too. There you go.
It's a pretty long par 4, and just hit driver 8-iron into it. I used to hit driver hybrid. I hit that putt right where I wanted, and it never moved. So frustrating. Pounded that up over the left side of the hill. Almost knocked this one in the hole. Landed a foot away from the hole. So here we are. All of us are below this hole. It's just the most treacherous pin placement you're ever going to see. Again, I hit the ball to within a foot, and the thing rolled all the way back down the front shelf. So I'm taking a look at this. Here's my putt for birdie. I just got to stroke it right up the hill.
Stop it. Stop it.
Somebody's about to get fired today.
Stop it.
Okay, I'll knock it in for par. There, I hit it past the hole. That should be good.
Oh, baby.
All right. You know what that means, John. Get it? That means you got to make
Carnage. It's absolute carnage.
So John went above, and I thought he was going backdoor.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, you dirty bird. Dirty
That was
bird.
some dirty right there.
Look at my man roll.
So that's about the only way you can stop the ball. Peter was going at an angle. I didn't expect his to do the same thing.
Right there, get that divot. Jeez, right on mine. Nope. You kind of fucked up.
That's some bull.
I'll come back to it.
So Peter knocked that about a foot and a half past the hole.
Right on mine.
Oh, man.
I don't know if John got that thing to stop in a ball mark or what, but somehow that thing didn't roll back down.
Gotta go. Yep.
There you go.
That's my bogey. And Peter gives it a shot. That's my buddy John's driver swing. He's such a good ball striker. Oh boy, I was humming with the driver this day. I can't wait to go play again. Just dropping it in the slot. Smoked.
Dead center.
So I had a 72-yard pitch here to the 18th hole.
Oh!
Hit the pin.
Nice, man.
Do you have trouble slicing the golf ball? How many times have you heard people tell you you're swinging over the top? That's your problem. You might just have a couple of things wrong that are keeping you from being able to hit the golf ball straight. What if I told you the natural motion of swinging over the top is actually the best way to hit the golf ball? Would you think I'm crazy? Everyday players to PGA Tour professionals are figuring this out, and it's changing their games forever.
Do you think you picked up some yardage since we've been working on this stuff?
On the driver, at least 50 to 60 yards.
It's dynamite.
It's crazy.
You don't have to be stuck with an over-the-top slice. You can actually have an over-the-top swing and pound it long and straight. So go to MSE TV and watch the over-the-top miracle today. Transform your game at myswingevolution.com.